Hi, Andy fam. If you're wondering why I'm wearing Reptar masks, that's because without this mask, I wouldn't have been able to make this next video. But I'm not going to keep it on the whole time, so I'll be right back. Ah, that's better. I can breathe. Backstory on this, I was at the golf course with my mom the other weekend, and I'm wearing my Reptar mask, as you saw in the beginning of the video. I was talking to this kid. He ended up asking about my mask, and I showed him my YouTube channel, and then he asked if I could paint a pair of shoes for his girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Little does he know that I will be surprising these to him on Monday, right? He doesn't think they'll be done for his girlfriend's birthday, which is on Tuesday, but I am going to get them done. All I have to do is add a little silhouette of them over here from a sketch that he had sent me. So I am going to show you guys how I use Photoshop to make that stencil, and then like how to put it into the Cricut program, kind of like I did with the DIY Scrabble tutorial video. And if you haven't seen that, you can click on the tag up here. I don't know which side it's on. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up if you are looking to support the channel in any way. So these I've already painted camo with my acrylic paint and taped off the bottom and everything like that. Over here, we're gonna put a D heart D. And yeah, the silhouette will go on the outside of each shoe. All right, so first step, guys, I gotta get the photo off my phone.
One eternity later.
And I have like really no experience with Photoshop. This is all like rudimentary basics from what like I've Googled and things. I just Google things to learn. All right, cool. I am pretty sure, actually remove the background. I'm gonna use quick selection tool. I'm gonna zoom in. So let's start the selection process. Okay, let's get his little ear. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Okay, all right, we're all okay. So we have to do minus here. We go back up here, click the minus guy, and then you kind of like, the way I think about it, I have to like push the line back. Now we want plus again because we need this dude's arm. We want arm, dog head. So the reason why I'm going to be making a stencil of it is so that I don't have to worry about freehanding it on top of the camo paint. Like normally I would like just sketch it out probably, but since I've put paint on it, I don't want to sketch on top of this because if I make a mistake, I won't be able to erase it. I got her arm in there. Get your hands. You want some hands? There you go. See, I'm just like pushing up onto that area here. Undo. That was dramatic. I didn't want to undo all that. Pretty good. Now, like, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to give me a really good starting point. Okay, that really small, 1 pixel. Anyway, okay. Now, what I need to do I cut it? Control X. Let's go File, New. I like going 1920 by 1080. I don't know why. And there's some things I'm gonna smooth out with like here, So I think I'm gonna get rid of. There's probably a few pieces of her hair there, but I'm just gonna get rid of them. Actually, should we try to fill it? If we do it with what? Maybe black. Just because the stencil, this might work. Okay, I think I'm doing something here. All right, these edges aren't smooth, and I don't know if that's gonna be a huge deal. Andy Shan touched the butt. Get it from Finding Nemo? No, not funny. Okay, moving on. Then we need file. Then we need to do file, export. Quick export as PNG. Next step, we gotta go to the computer downstairs. I lied. Before I went to the computer, I had to measure how big I wanted the stencils to be. So I uploaded the image that I made from Photoshop and into the Cricut program. I then readjusted the size for the size that I had measured out. Lastly, I duplicated it and flipped it horizontally so the shoes would be mirror images of each other. Let the Cricut cut the stuff. Alright, next I had to take the stencil out. What I didn't realize is I needed to put the opposite piece on that I did. So I first put this on, then I needed to try to put the outline back on because I really liked the placement, and then finally I had what I needed. I used masking tape to tape off the rest of the shoe because I was going to be using the airbrush to get a good base layer, the silhouette. I learned from the first shoe and used masking tape to easily transfer the stencil of the silhouette onto the second shoe instead of the sticker thing from before. I finished taping off the other shoe to protect it from spray over and put some papers down to keep my table relatively clean. That GoPro didn't end up working, so that stunk. I did another coat and then took off the masking tape. I always love that part. I used a paint pen and some acrylic paint to fill in any spots that I felt like didn't have a dark enough coat. Yeah, I messed up. One morning I woke up early, like 5 a.m. and I wanted to finish Brandon's shoes, so I did. And it didn't even occur to me to like record it, take pictures of it, or whatever. I was just so determined to get them done. And for that, I apologize. Okay, I will be better. I will get better. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get better. Just stick around, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, so you can watch the growth. Okay, you'll still be able to see the finished shoe because you'll be seeing it in the reaction portions of the video. We got Brandon's reaction, then we got his girlfriend's reaction. Let's get into that. You excited?
Oh my god, look at this. Thank you.
You're welcome, no problem. It's my pleasure. Aw, wow. Is that us?
That's us.
Aw, that's so sweet. That's cute.
Look at the back.
Aw. Thanks. You know my size? If you stuck around to the end of the video, you're a legend. In my last video, I secretly asked you guys to use the word Reptar in a comment to be entered in a chance to win a free Reptar mask. Now, on my screen here, I have up pickerwheel.com, and I've uploaded images of all the people that commented Reptar in the comments on my last video. By the way, my last video had 43 comments, which is the most comments I've had on any video so far, so thank you so much if you commented. So, without further ado, let's spin the wheel and see who's going to be winning this free custom Reptar mask. I'm nervous. Here we go. Man, I tell ya, the Rugrats was such a good show in the 90s, and by far Reptar was my favorite character. Anno Ingoth, you won the first giveaway on the Handy Shan, so congratulations. Ironically, this is kind of strange because the whole reason I'm customizing masks to begin with is because of this guy right here. So thank you. You know who you are. Yeah. Anyway, guys, take it easy. See you later. Peace.